Well, I guess our experience has just been how broad Atlas is and all the things that it can do. But one thing I would really challenge the lab director to do if you're considering the Atlas product is to look at what your employees are doing. Are there processes that they're doing that are repetitive, that are error-prone, that are very complicated and hard to carry out to completion with good accuracy? And ask your rep, how can Atlas help us solve this problem? How can Atlas help our employees' work be easier and reduce errors? So when the HIS is down, Atlas is a system that we can utilize to help smooth out and have a better process in the lab for handling those downtime situations. It can hold our orders, send those orders to Sunquest so the lab process continues as normal, and then it allows us an easy recovery period on the backside when the HIS comes back up. We love the fact, especially in light of what the old process was, we love the fact that we can teach our employees to go into the PSC check-in, search your patient, do your appropriate identification and demographics matching, and then they can see every order in it from every physician that is a client of ours that feeds orders into Atlas. So it's a very quick train conceptually, and so it does speed the time to patient care and the patient episode being executed completely and the patient is being discharged from our area.
We were doing a process for years that just didn't really work, and unfortunately it was the best process that we had at the time. We had new leadership that came into the lab that asked to see the current workflow. I did my best to explain that workflow, even knowing it was not ideal, and they quickly called me on it and saw the shortcomings, which I was happy about. So together we were able to look at other products and to review all of our options, and Atlas was really the clear choice at the time. When we have orders that come in from an EMR or maybe even a faxed order or a verbal order, all those come in through Atlas, and Atlas holds those orders until either the specimen or the patient arrives. From that point, we're able to look in just one place for all our orders. In years past, we had several locations that we had to look. We may have had to look in Sunquest or in our hospital information system, in a third-party portal that we had, and now Atlas is our one-stop shop for all those. When we first went to implement it, people were hesitant. They don't like change. And it was only a few days later when I think our staff realized what a great change it was. We had some that were asking us why we didn't do it years sooner.
Before Atlas, we had missed tests, wrong tests. Our registration process was probably, 7 minutes longer. And that's a good registration with no hiccups in it. And then after Atlas, that process was much simpler and easier, quicker. So you start your registration in one system. If you need insurance information, you can get it from Atlas. If you need guarantor information, you can get it from Atlas. When you get ready to process your test, you process your test through Atlas. ABN's medical necessity is running behind the scenes. We're doing our medical necessity check instantly so that we can make sure our patients get that signed before they ever leave the room. I don't have the missed test, wrong test. If everybody would get on board with Atlas, I would have 0 missed test and wrong test ordered.
We really like Atlas because the orders are already in there. The doctors will go ahead and put all the orders that we need. So when we get that order form, it matches to what's in the system. And so we like that. And then that way we have accurate tests. Because a lot of times when they mark on a test form, we don't know what they're wanting to order. A lot of times they want to write it in. Well, we don't know all the time what their handwriting says. So there we have it to where, we can see exactly what they want. So yes, we have to call a physician's office all the time because they're not filling out the forms correctly. It could take whether to 5 to 30 minutes, me sitting on the phone trying to, let them know this is incorrect and we need to fix it. Do I need a courier to come and pick it up and send it back to your facility, or do we just need to recollect the patient all over and re-stick them?
It's much smoother, it's quicker, it's more simplistic than what we did before.
So once we were able to implement it, it was a clear choice that we had made the right decision.
If you took Atlas from our ref lab world, I would have people probably leave. Everybody wants to use Atlas and nothing else.
We wish that everyone used Atlas.